Hey everybody, I'm Coach Parma. We're gonna jump into this week's topic, week 3 of the 6 weeks to sexy abs challenge. So this week's topic is about sleep, one of my favorite topics. Sleep is one of what I call my non-negotiables, meaning it's something I'm gonna make sure I do. I try to do it well. I don't let anything else get in the way of it. So for me, sleep is a non-negotiable, and yes, we all get sleep. Yes, it should be everybody's non-negotiable, but I want to make sure I get my full amount and that I'm getting good quality sleep. And the reason why I do that is because sleep, there's so many benefits to it. That I think we realize, logically at high level, and we definitely feel the effects when we don't get good sleep. But some of the benefits of a good night's sleep can boost your immune system. It can help prevent weight gain. It can strengthen your heart. Obviously, when you get better sleep, you're in a much better mood, or at least I am. Sleeping can increase productivity. You can be more productive during the day when you get good quality sleep. And it can help increase exercise performance. And it also improves your memory. Like, we got to really understand what happens when we sleep and how it affects the body. Some of the things that happens when you sleep. So during sleep, your body, it releases hormones. It keeps your heart and your blood vessels healthy. It regulates your metabolism, including your blood sugar levels, which Coach Laura can talk a lot more about than I. She's an expert on that subject, and it helps your mind as well as your body relax. So it can help you recover from the previous day, and it helps reduce stress. Stress is another topic we're going to get into later in the challenge. Like I said, your immune system, when you sleep, your immune system is regulated during sleep. Therefore, if you're not getting enough sleep, it can increase inflammation in your body. And people who get poor sleep are more likely to be overweight. So sleep helps regulate weight loss. It helps encourage weight loss. And that goes along with the hormones and the stress as well. And good sleep helps you feel energized and alert, and it helps your brain make connections and links events and feelings and sensories and put into your memory throughout the day. So it kind of unravels, and as when you dream, you realize it's correlating things, or at least for me, correlates things that have happened throughout the previous day. When you sleep, your body also repairs cell damage from the previous day, and your cells produce proteins while you sleep. So they form the building blocks of the cells that keep you healthy. So when you sleep, so much is happening other than you getting the rest and you dreaming. Your body is really recovering from the previous day and getting prepared for the next day. So some things that happen when you miss out on sleep or you get poor sleep. So, it can increase the risk of disease. It can affect your heart health, your blood sugar regulation. It can increase your stress levels, inflammation. It can affect your weight. So poor sleep can equate to weight gain. And obviously your alertness and memory. And I think what a lot of people don't realize, the lack of sleep that you get can actually equate to being drunk or drinking alcohol. So being awake at least 18 hours is the same as someone having the blood content level of 0.05. And being awake at least 24 hours is equal to having a blood alcohol content of 0.1. So basically, with every hour that you're staying awake, is it's like you're drinking alcohol. And I think, if you can remember back to college when, or in high school, when you were pulling all-nighters and trying to study for an exam or whatever it may have been, you're not as alert mentally. And there have actually been studies, and I know I've read some studies recently, in 2017, 21% of all fatal crashes were caused by drowsy driving, not drunk driving, drowsy driving. So not getting enough sleep can have huge effects on your body and your mind. So that's why we want to get good. One of the many reasons we want to get good sleep. So how do you get good sleep? What can facilitate good sleep? I think we all hear, shutting off TVs and getting off, your phones, and the blue light from the screens keeps your mind and your eyes alert, so that if you can get off 2 to 3 hours prior to going to sleep, it helps your brain start to unwind and prepare for sleep. So sticking to a sleep schedule, going to sleep at the same time every day, waking up at the same time every day, allows your body to get into a routine and know, okay, at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, whatever time it is that you set for yourself to start your unwinding practice, your body will start doing that naturally, so that you don't have to force it into going to sleep. Paying attention to what you eat and drink. I know we talked about it in week 1. Coach Jennifer, she likes to try not to eat 3 hours before bed. I try to stick to a minimum of 2 hours, just because it just helps me sleep better and I have less heartburn and whatnot. So watching what you eat and drink, especially caffeine. Caffeine will obviously keep you awake longer. Alcohol, I know we're going to talk about alcohol as well, but alcohol, while it may seem like it'll help you go to sleep, and it'll help you go to sleep, but you're not going to get good sleep. And that's kind of the key. It's not just about being able to go to sleep, but it's having that good, restful sleep. Having an environment, having your bedroom as a nice, calming place to be able to facilitate that restful sleep, whatever it may be. Comfy pillows, nice, comfortable sheets, a good bed, maybe some nice smells. I like lavender. Kind of relaxes the mind and body. Other ways to help facilitate good sleep, limit daytime naps. Now, don't get me wrong, I love a good nap. And if my body says I need to take a nap, guess what? I'm going to listen to my body and I'm going to take a nap. But that's usually because something else is going on. So watching your limit your daytime naps. Include physical activity into your day. I know this has been one of the biggest things that I've noticed since I've had to take 6 weeks off of working out because of having surgery. It has definitely changed the way I sleep. When I was working out or would go for a run, sleeping that night was never an issue. Now that I've had to limit my activity, I've noticed I don't get as good a sleep as I would like. I'm still getting good sleep, but not as good as I would like. So physical activity always helps. Managing your worries, meaning, taking time at the end of the day to journal and kind of doing a brain dump on paper so that you can write it all down and get it out of your head. So therefore you're not having to sit there like I have been known to do and just churn on something that happened that day that maybe you could have done differently, or I wish I would have said this, or this happened, and you just start this endless cycle of replaying this thing over and over in your head. I call it churning. And if you can brain dump it onto paper and get it out, it releases your brain to know, like, you know what, you've captured that somewhere. And now that you've captured it somewhere, the brain can let it go. So journaling at night has been a wondrous help for me. So those are some of the things that a lot of people recommend to try to do to get good quality sleep. Having a good nightly routine, my nightly routine, and I encourage everyone to share theirs if they have one. And if you don't have one, let's try to come up with one to implement. I go to bed, I go into the bedroom. I don't have a TV in my bedroom. I got rid of that a long time ago. I used to have TVs in my bedroom, and would go to sleep with the TV on. And while I can sleep with the TV on, and I do enjoy the sound, the light from the TV never allowed me to have good quality sleep. So I never thought I would be able to take the TV out of my bedroom, but once I did, I will have to say my world changed in a great way. So taking the TV out of your bedroom, having for me, a very cool space. I like to sleep in a cool temperature. Me sleeping hot doesn't work well for me. So having a cool temperature, having a good, comfortable bed, my nice sheets, my good pillows. And then what I do is I light a candle, usually a lavender candle or something that smells very nice to me. And I have so many lavender creams, but I will put cream on my feet. I'll give myself a nice foot massage, maybe a lower leg massage, and just kind of let my body know that, hey, this is part of the ritual of getting ready for bed, so that my body now knows we can start heading in that direction. I also, like I said, I like to sleep. When I had the TV, it was the sound of the TV would kind of put me to sleep. And it also, for me, helped distract my brain from the churning that I would do. So what I actually found that I've started doing, and I absolutely love, is I have Audible on my phone. So I will download books. And it's usually a fiction, something, that's not something that I need to learn, because if it's something I want to learn, then I want to stay up and listen to it, and then I just won't get any sleep. But I'll listen to books that I've already listened to, so it's like a bedtime story, and within, I would probably say, 5 to 10 minutes, I am fast asleep. I don't listen to books that I haven't listened to before, because then again, I want to stay up and listen and find out what happens next. So I listen to books I've already listened to. So it's like a bedtime story that somebody's telling me. So I don't get the light from the TV or the light from the phone. And it's really nice to keep my brain from churning, and it gets to hear this fiction and something that it already knows that I can just relax and go to sleep to. Some other things I do, like I mentioned, I will journal as well, especially if I've had a really rough day and just a lot in my brain. Like I said, dumping that out on paper allows my brain to say, okay, I can let that go. I don't have to think and think and think over that over and over again. What else do I do? Sometimes I don't do it right as I'm getting ready for bed. I do it prior. So I guess that's maybe the start of my bedtime ritual. Is I'll drink a cup of hot tea, hot herbal tea, usually something chamomile, rose, something very relaxing and warm, and just kind of soothes my body. And that's kind of like the trigger, I guess, the start of my ritual is like, okay, we're putting this hot, warming, calming liquid into my body. We know what's happening next. And then we start into the other parts of the nighttime ritual for me. The other thing I do, and I mentioned it before, going to bed at the same time, getting up at the same time is also very important. And what I like to do, usually when I get up, the sun is already up to some degree. So as soon as I get up, I open the shades and I look outside and let the natural light hit my eyes and lets my brain know, okay, now it's time to wake up. And that helps prepare me for the day. And you would be surprised at how important a morning routine or morning ritual affects your nighttime as well. So having a good morning rituals as well. So, I get up, open the curtains, look outside, see the beautifulness of the day, set my intention for the day, and kind of set my mind in a positive way. Go let all the dogs out. And then I start puttering around. I make my warm lemon water, my green matcha tea. And that's how I kind of start the day. And that's me preparing my body so that I can have a positive outlook on the day and be really awake, effective, and productive. So that's kind of what I do. I would love to hear what y'all do or what kind of challenges y'all face with sleeping. We're going to do the live on Thursday to answer any questions. So please feel free to put any questions in the Facebook group so that we can get those answered for you on Thursday. Excuse me, my voice is going a little bit. But yeah, so I think I'm going to leave you with a little homework. We're going to wrap it up, but I'm going to leave you with a little homework. And I would love to see what y'all do for your nightly routine. How do you prepare your mind and body for the sleep? And what do you do when you're having a hard time going to sleep? Are there any tips or tricks that y'all have used in the past? So would love to hear all this throughout the week. Maybe post a picture of I'll post a picture of my bedside table with all my lavender creams and books and a couple of Grogu stuffed animals. He helps me sleep as well. He protects me at night while I'm sleeping, but I would love to hear all that. So please share. Otherwise, I will look forward to seeing you all on Thursday for the Facebook Live and answer any questions y'all might have about sleep. Hope y'all have a great week 3, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.